we? The cold weather is back, which means the patchy skin is also back. So anytime it starts getting cold again, I always have a flare-up, and I know just what to do. Basically, essentially, spoiler alert, I just get my diet back on track and work out, and I stay really hydrated. And celery juice is gonna be your hero. If you just drink celery juice on an empty stomach, like early in the morning, oh my gosh, it's like a whole heavy metal detox. And usually I'll take a stalk of celery and juice it, but this time we're gonna do the lazy girl celery juicing. Thank you to Publix for making celery juice easily accessible to everyone, especially busy girls. Not so much for you though. I don't really think you would benefit from celery juice. Do you? Well, this is rude. Would you like to introduce yourself properly? Well, I'm Maddie and this is Dixie. Feel free to follow us on Instagram to see more of us in our life and little healthy tips. I post workouts on there for free and recipes. So I will also take you with me on my workouts this week so that you can get some free little ideas as well. And of course, I'll go over what I eat and why, and you'll get the recipes, you can cook with me, and we'll just do it together. First of all, I don't know if you can see this, but my nails are supposed to be tortoiseshell and they kind of look a little diseased, but I kind of like them. In some lights, they look very tortoiseshell and very like fall and trendy. And then in some lights, they look like really weird polka dotted nails. I don't know, what do you think? Drop a comment below, but only like nice ones. Here's a really gross fun fact for you that I did in my last celery juice video that everyone was kind of like, no way. I didn't know this, now I want to celery juice. The average person has about 8 to 28 pounds of dried fecal matter stuck inside their body. Isn't that insane that we're all walking around like that? We need a little cleanse. So now that celery juice is trending, there's been actually a lot of research and studies about it, and there's definitely phytochemicals in celery that help to fight inflammation. So it's ideal for an anti-inflammatory diet, and I don't know that you'll get the best results if you just eat this anti-inflammatory diet and work out with me, but you don't do the celery juice. I would say if you pick one thing off of this video to copy the celery juicing. Celery juice also has antioxidants in it, and so they're basically protecting your cells against these molecules called free radicals. They're the same free radicals that play a role in heart disease and cancer and just general aging. So I don't recommend juicing the leaves because they're super bitter and I just don't like the taste. But the leaves do have some compounds in them. They've got like ferric acid and tannin and saponin and other things that can help benefit you, especially with the cancers that are kind of up and coming. Filming this in 2021, so hopefully that's still the case. So I think it's funny that celery is up and trending because I remember when we were all kind of learning about our diet and whatnot, celery was like a low nutritious food, I don't know, even just a few years ago. And recently, it's known to have this like unique nutrient profile and it's just really great for you. And so I've tried it out myself and I really do enjoy it, especially for eczema and psoriasis. If you have rosacea or rheumatoid arthritis or anything like that, I definitely think celery juice can help you. And of course, on the low inflammatory diet, it's gonna be really easy for me because I do eat naturally healthy foods and I try to cook my own foods at home. I have a lot of allergies and so I enjoy cooking at home anyways. But that diet is not going to be that hard for me. And honestly, if you're eating whole foods and you're cooking your meals yourself and you're eating somewhat healthy foods, you could probably accidentally be on a low inflammatory diet. Hello, can I help you, miss? So there's no one specific diet that I'm following, and this diet isn't really by the books or planned per se, but basically, the anti-inflammatory or low inflammatory diet is anything that's fresh fruits, fresh veggies, healthy fats, whole grains, that sort of thing. So I'm just gonna show you what I chose because I think they taste really good. And I'll tell you how I feel and hopefully we can clear up my face. I'm gonna insert some videos of my face here. Maybe I'll come to the side and insert them here. Just because I have makeup on now and so you really can't tell, so I want to be more authentic and post my genuine face of when this first started and kind of show you what's going on and where my eczema is and why I'm doing this diet here. Another thing I'm really super interested in is the low FODMAP diet. I do have anaphylactic allergies and other intolerances as well. And so I think it would be cool to do this low FODMAP diet, which is not really a diet, but more of like a way of elimination. So you take out certain foods and then you add in different foods and see kind of what is helping you and what is making you react, what's causing you to bloat or get inflamed, and what goes well with your body. But that one is so specific that I feel like it should be its own video in itself. So even though I may be eating some low FODMAP foods, this one is really a low inflammatory diet, and I think I might do the low FODMAP diet next and start eliminating a bunch of foods and adding them back in and seeing what works well for me. I don't know if you'd be interested in that or not, but if you are, comment below, because I really am seriously considering doing that. So here is our little breakfast this morning. We have our classic kiwi, and then I just did oatmeal with a bunch of mixed fruits, berries really, just blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and this one lone strawberry all by himself. So I picked the oatmeal this morning because eating whole grain oats can prevent diabetes, and it also lowers cholesterol levels. So I know it also can help prevent like cardiovascular diseases and things like that, and there's a lot of studies that show that oats have anti-inflammatory effects. So if it prevents inflammation, a lot of times it will prevent other chronic diseases as well. But fiber is oatmeal's main health attribute here. Berries are always a good choice, but specifically blueberries because they're full of vitamins and antioxidants. They have flavonoids that help to fight inflammation, but blueberries have the most. They have some certain chemicals that like help regulate your immune system, and they reduce chronic inflammation. So blueberries specifically are the best, but other berries are helpful as well. And then, of course, you know, I'm obsessed with kiwis, and I just think that they're the best superfruit that's like ever come across for us that we can have. And they're so easy to eat, and they're so good. But they just always taste good. Like, I've never had a bad kiwi. They're very constant in their taste. Okay, so we have a holiday coffee this morning. Not really, it's just an Americano. But coffee actually contains antioxidants like polyphenols. So just basically think of it as helping to fight free radicals in the body. So that means it's safe to include in an anti-inflammatory diet. Also, yes, my voice is super tired. It stays like this until, I don't know, about 8 a.m. Hello, welcome to the gym again.
We're back.
Maddie and Ariel, we're gonna do some back and biceps. We put a little tip in there of how to break your wrists in order to activate your biceps.
Grips.
Come with us.
Burn those biceps, Maddie. Burn the biceps.
I kind of lost count and did like a random amount.
I did that too.
It was supposed to be 777. Oh, here, you should show them your grip. This is Ariel. She's got some fitness tips for you. We'll link her below.
If you're doing biceps and you feel it in your forearms, it's because your wrists are like in line. If you turn them like this, you'll feel it more in your biceps.
They look broken. Now you can really see them. If you break your wrist, it'll be good for the body.
Break them a little bit. How you feeling?
Burning.
Burning?
Hello, we're back, and as you see here, we have little scrimps, and I put like salt and pepper, some oregano, and this like everything seasoning, and then garlic. It's just minced garlic, if it will focus. And then over here, just boiling some water. And we've got our veggie spiral spaghetti. It's just zucchini noodles, and here they are, little baby spinach leaves. So I'm gonna make a healthier pasta that's low inflammatory, and then I got another bagged salad because bagged salads just save lives. Dixie's not amused. This one is avocado Caesar, so we've got some tortilla strips and corn and a little bit of cheese and avocado Caesar dressing with a real avocado to top with it too. So super excited about dinner tonight. Ooh. Dixie is having kibbles again, as usual, as per usual. Okay, so I just tore up the spinach leaves, like, with my hands, like a cave woman, but I would suggest to chop them up, or to get, like, the frozen spinach would probably be a little bit easier, but I just thought that this would be fresher this way. Oops. So just added a little bit more garlic, a few more spinach leaves, a little bit of teriyaki, and some lemon juice. Okay, we have like literally 1 second to run home and take the dog out and eat a little snack. So I'll show you what I grab, and then it's on to the next hospital. Okay, it says there's over 2 pounds of whole foods in this bottle, specifically pineapple, apple, and ginger, which are all anti-inflammatory. And then, of course, a kiwi fruit. This is the most underutilized superfood. I hate that term, but it really is. Kiwi is super high in vitamin C and dietary fiber. It provides so many different health benefits. I honestly think you should eat it every day, especially if you have any digestive issues. It helps your immunity system, and it's rich with a bunch of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. It's just a healthy choice of fruit. It's so easy to eat. It's so yummy, and it has more vitamin C than an orange. So if you're thinking that they are the best, they're not. Kiwis are the best. I swear. Look how cute they are. So pineapple specifically is known for bromelain, which helps to decrease swelling. So if you've ever had an injury or you have a bruise or anything, that somewhat helps out. It's a protein digesting enzyme, and it's known for anti-inflammatory properties as well. It contains fiber and potassium and vitamin C. So you really can't lose with pineapple. Everyone knows an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's rich in polyphenols, so it reduces inflammation, and it also helps with blood pressure. So it basically, what it does is it keeps your blood vessels flexible, or more flexible. So it just kind of helps to boost the immune system, and you can just eat them plain if you want. Mine's going to be in the smoothie because I don't have any time. But Arden's Garden is pretty good. It's not the best of the best, but if you're looking for a quick snack, this is what I do at least. So today we're going to go to cryoevolution, which is ideal for fighting inflammation because it basically puts your body into shock because you get so cold. It's like negative 200 degrees for 3 minutes. And what that does is it sends fresh blood to all of your extremities, especially places that if you have any sort of like injury or arthritis, then it's very good for those. So cryotherapy in general promotes healing, and it can reduce inflammation and swelling around joints or tendons that are causing you pain as well. Okay, so here, dun, 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 we have a little healthy pork tenderloin. It's just got some rubbed mustard on it, and then I did a little bit of olive oil for these cut up sweet potatoes and salt and pepper. So this is a classic. I also have some cauliflower rice over here. I put a little chunk of butter in there. The cauliflower rice already came in a cauliflower rice packet, and then I just like threw it on the threw it on the stove. And so now it's good. And then I also have some avocados that we will eat with this meal. So I'm gonna put it in 425 degrees for like 30 minutes. It'll be a quick little healthy 30-minute dinner. Hello, we're back, and it's time to eat, the most important time. I have a little pork tenderloin and some cut up sweet potatoes over here and some cauliflower rice, and I've got some avocados, and it's gonna be a good little quick, easy, low inflammatory dinner that you can do as well. So this might just be like gibberish, but IL-6 and TNF-A are cytokines, and they're pro-inflammatory, and pork tenderloin decreases those. So because they decrease the pro-inflammatory cytokines, pork tenderloin is anti-inflammatory. Sweet potatoes. Not only are sweet potatoes anti-inflammatory, they're also anti-diabetic and anti-cancerous. They used to be used for medicinal purposes back in the day. So there's nothing wrong with rice, but I chose cauliflower rice because it's kind of like up and coming and trendy. If you're watching this real time, it's 2021, and cauliflower is getting more publicity because of its anti-inflammatory effects, and it just helps to fight severe chronic illnesses and helps with heart disease and a bunch of other stuff. And because it's getting so popular, I felt like I should make it for y'all so y'all can try cauliflower rice as well. So that's why I picked this meal, because they're all anti-inflammatory. There's a lot of foods that are low inflammatory, but honestly, mostly if you just stick to whole foods and you eat healthy and make good choices and you make your own food, you'll probably accidentally be on a low inflammatory diet. A little dinner plate.
Have you eaten?
Dixie has eaten. Dixie always eats first.
Mm-hmm.
Dixie's dinner first, Human's dinner second. She's so sweet. So this is not my favorite brand. I actually really like Chobani, and this one is just not what I would normally pick, but Publix was all picked over, and so I got a yogurt. I do snack on yogurt some, and they do have a lot of good proteins in them. They've got like the Lactobacillus bulgaris and Streptococcus, all that kind of stuff, the probiotics that women need. And they have anti-inflammatory and immunomodulatory roles. So there's been different studies and things in people that have daily yogurt consumption where it prevents gut microbiota alteration. I'll try to show you what I'm talking about here, because I'm so sure that I'm not saying these right. It's over here somewhere. Okay, so just trying to show you what I'm referring to. It's those very last ingredients. They're kind of like the active cultures of the yogurt, and they've got these crazy little names, but they're really good probiotics for women. And so this is what we're gonna have as a little snacky snack. Well, I left when it was dark out, and now that I'm coming home, it's almost dark out again. Literally, the sun setting at 5 p.m. is going to ruin my life. I have so many more things left to do, and honestly, I think we're gonna hit Chipotle. I'm gonna get a little smoothie and a kiwi to hold me over. Work out, I'll bring you with me. And then we're just gonna do Chipotle because they have a low inflammatory meal that I can get. Note that most of their food is kind of high inflammatory and really high in FODMAPs. We can do FODMAPs in another video. That's like its whole thing. But because they saute and season so many of their ingredients, they actually can kind of bloat you up and inflame you. So the carnitas are the only meat that's safe and low inflammatory. White rice is good. Cheese is actually fine, which is funny. The low inflammatory diet, yes, it's healthy, but some of the very healthy things are actually inflammatory. So it's kind of funny how that works. But I'll show you the bowl I get, and I'll show you why, and I'll list it on here. And then the rest of the week we'll cook, I promise. But you know, some days are just busy. Sometimes we're just a busy little girl, and that's fine. And we'll figure it out. And we're still gonna hit all of our goals, and everything is fine. So what happens when you come to the gym and it's too busy?
You gotta work out outside.
You work out in the dark. In the dark, outside. It's okay. A random workout is better than no workout.
We made it. We're here.
We are here. This is the gym is full workout. Look at this. We're just doing whatever, our time.
No.
A random workout. If there's ever too many people in the gym, bring your bands.
Ryan made me do it.
That's pretty good.
You push back to your first.
Now I'm over here.
No. Maddie.
So Chipotle can be kind of tricky because anyone that has like Crohn's or IBS or is trying to do a low FODMAP diet or anything that's like anti-inflammatory, it gets complicated because Chipotle seasons all of their ingredients so much. So for meats, like a lot of the barbacoa, the chicken, the sofritas, and the fajita veggies, they all have a ton of onions and garlic in them, which can bloat people up and irritate people. So I ended up doing a bowl that was white rice, carnitas, mozzarella cheese, lettuce, and I skipped out on their processed salad dressing, and I just did 2 real limes instead. It's pretty simple, but it's tasty, and it won't inflame you. Okay. Also, an ideal morning would consist of celery juice and then a kiwi and then a coffee. I feel like I haven't really been filming this because I've either been running out the door or I've just been super rushed, or I don't know, I just feel like it's boring to film the same thing over and over and over again. So just let it be noted that this is a great way to start your morning, and this is how I start a lot of my mornings. Every once in a while I'll do a smoothie. If you want, I can link some anti-inflammatory smoothies in the description below because I feel like I haven't really been filming my breakfast much, and that's a shame because now it just seems like I have only dinners and workouts on this diet, but that's okay. Oh, I missed you.
Oh, sorry.
I missed your set.
Next time. Got one more.
I have nothing to say, really.
Except that we're dying.
Just this is us. Here we have our peppers. So peppers are so great for you. They have a lot of antioxidants and they're low in starch. Sweet peppers and spicy peppers, they both have this chemical compound. It's called like capsaicin or something like that. But basically it just helps reduce inflammation and it even helps reduce pain. So peppers also used to be a little bit medicinal. So this is a great little option for us. Here we have our salmon, and I've got some brown mustard. It's like Dijon brown mustard, and some teriyaki sauce that's more like low sodium option. And of course, we have our celery juice, which I'm not gonna film myself drinking celery juice every day because like I wouldn't even wanna watch that. That's just boring. But just know that Publix actually makes celery juice. So normally I'll get a whole stock and I'll juice it. And I'll make sure to go back and edit this and tell you why at the beginning of the video so that nobody's confused watching this part. But celery juice is so great for inflammation, eczema specifically, and I'm so glad that Publix now sells celery juice because if you're busy like me and you're always on the go, it just saves a lot of time. So here is a little Asian Caesar salad that I found at Publix, and it's just got romaine lettuce, some dried pineapples, it's got wonton strips, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. It has dried ginger in it, and some black sesame seeds. So we also have a little dressing here that it came with. So this was super easy to throw together. It already had everything in it, and it looks really good. The dressing is called Asian Caesar dressing. So, we'll see. We'll see. What are you thinking for tonight? Maybe kibbles? Maybe kibbles. Probably, probably kibbles. You think so? If only we were this happy about eating the same exact meal every single day, life would be a lot easier. Is life easier as a dog? I don't know. You do have a lot of anxiety. Y'all, look at our little lineup we have here for dinner. Salmon looks like it came out great. A little bit of rice. Here's our little Asian salad over here. I haven't put the dressing on yet because my boyfriend's not here and I don't want it to be soggy. Oh my gosh, you know what? I bet this is still hot and this is plastic. So let's take that off of the hot oven surface. Still, super cute lineup. Look at them. Okay, wow. Nothing excites me like a good looking meal. Especially after a long day of work and a really good workout. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry, but one more shot of this little guy because literally when I went to go cut it, it just falls apart. It's so flaky. This is the best. This is the best way to end your day. Also, if you do try any of these recipes, let me know below. Or let me know what else you'd like me to try because I'm always looking for new stuff to cook for dinner. Like always. Okay, well, don't be rude. Say goodbye to everyone. You say bye? And you say thank you for watching? Yeah, she's just unfazed, honestly. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like this video was kind of all over the place, but I hope that you try some of the recipes or the workout, and if you do, comment below so that I can know too, because I'm always interested to see kind of what y'all think and if anyone's actually trying this or if I'm just like talking in front of a camera for no reason. I hope that I'm helping some people, and I really enjoy doing it anyways. So let me know if you've got any more ideas for any videos that you'd like to see or any questions, and let's start a little chat thread below. It was so good to see y'all, and I'll see you soon for the next one.